It's based on like pre-Dookie when
Right.
we were in a van and traveling around, and so a lot of it's the truth.
And were there any personal stories that weren't left in the film or didn't make the cut that you kind of you had to pull back on? Or I could imagine like when it's based off things that you guys actually lived, that it would be hard to kind of whittle it down to an hour 50.
Right, sort of like the poop in your pants stuff.
Right, and I say that all
We
the time.
left that out.
Right.
Yeah, on stage.
And rightfully so. I'm honestly glad.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so how does this story relate to your lives on the road in the early days?
I mean, I think it's relatable in the sense that we didn't have a care in the world. You got nothing to lose, so risk it all. And a lot of throwing caution to the wind and just taking chances, leading with your heart rather than actually having a plan. And I think it's respectable, but also, it's useful.
Yeah. And do you think when you're doing something like chasing a dream with a group of people, do you think that makes it easier or harder to chase it? Because I'd imagine you guys had opposing views along the way.
Well, we just had nothing to lose. I mean, we all come from, small towns and working class towns and stuff like that. So I think for us, it was like we had nothing to lose and we did crazy stuff, and it was a lot of fun.
We live to get to the next gig, and I think the characters in Nimrod'S are, doing that. They're trying to get to their gig.
Yeah. What was your favorite gig that you've ever played so far?
Oh, I can't say favorites, but there's definitely been amazing ones. We've played everywhere from closed down banks to existentialist churches to squats all over Europe.
I'm
you
sure they
name
love
it.
that.
We played a number of different places. I don't know. That's the thing. Each one's its own adventure.
One memory that came to mind was it was in Europe on the last tour, and Billy sang the lyric, "Here comes the rain again," and the rain came.
You're kidding. That's crazy.
Dude can
Right when it
change the
happened.
weather.
Wow. Cheaper than fake rain.
Fake rain. Oh,
or
yeah.
chocolate
Right.
rain.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, sing that. Okay, so all three of these characters that we kind of follow along, did you guys infuse yourselves into those characters, or how much of it was original versus based
That's
on?
personal.
Yeah, okay.
I think like it's all relatable as far as like I think we see a little bit of ourselves in all of the characters.
Yeah.
There's times to be like ambitious. There was times to be like bummed out. There was times to like there was the struggle, but I don't know. We just kind of all for one for all, and so in a Three Stooges type of way.
I love that. What was one element that was like a non-negotiable? You're like, this needs to be included in the film, or this theme, or this message has to be sold in the
The
film.
soundtrack had to be great.
How did you guys land on that? Like, I feel like, no, but even to your point, it's your own discography. How do you choose what ends up in the film?
I mean, that's the fun part. We didn't. We let Lee Kirk and, his son is a drummer, and I'm sure he imparted his opinions too. But they're fans. They know our music really well, and they know the catalog, and they got to do it, which is, in a sense, great because we get a first listen of what they were seeing in their mind.
Yeah. Almost like
It was fun because it's kind of turned into kind of a family type of like literally a family kind of atmosphere. Like my son Jacob, he wrote 4 songs for it that the band is playing, and then Lee, his whole family's in it. So Jenna Fisher's in it,
Right.
their daughter Harper, and their son Weston, and so it's and then we had like my niece is in it, and like at one point. So yeah, it was just kind of like just a good time.
That's so cool. Did you guys ever see this being like 20 years ago? Did you see this being a thing? Was this always kind of an idea that you guys wanted to see come to life?
I think so. I mean, some of my favorite movies were, or my favorite bands all had films. Like whether it was Rock and Roll High School or the Beatles or Kiss or whatever. It was always like, we definitely were trying. We didn't know what to do, but. So it was. I love the movie 200 Cigarettes, and it was about New Year's Eve, and so that I was like, that's a really cool place to start from.
Yeah, yeah, that's sick. And then we have a couple fan questions. Okay, are there any Easter eggs you guys can give us that'll make sense after we watch the movie?
There is a bunny.
There
Speaking
is a
of
bunny.
Easter.
And gravy.
Yes, and there's
Right,
gravy.
that's right. Heard a
Yeah.
lot of fans of gravy.
The head, the horror scene, that was real.
Sleepy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Stolen cars were real.
Okay, so you actually stole the cars. Write that down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we toured in cars before. Yeah, the playing dominated left slave in a hick bar. That's true. So.
I love that. Well, that leaves a lot for us. From Natalie, what advice do you have to a band that dreams of being like Green Day?
I think one of the things that we really wanted to achieve is like we wanted people to like see the movie and get inspired to play guitars and drums and
Yeah.
bass and you know start bands and things like that kind. You know that was sort of the one of the goals that we thought would be cool. Is like
Yeah.
if you walk out and you're you know whatever age that you are, you can come out and you can be like, I want to play guitar. You know,
I will say I have a bass I haven't picked up in like 3 years, and I'm going to try to learn a couple of your songs.
get on the long view.
I
Get
know.
on that long view.
Or just get together with your friends and play a party.
Yeah, like
you
mess
know?
around.
Just play something small like that. Well, when it's around your friends, you're gonna have a good time, and it'll feel like Shea Stadium.
Yeah, yeah.
Running with the Devil. It's a good one on bass.
Okay, thank you. Noted. Noted. That's awesome. Okay, from Melly, what band or artist inspired you to make your own music? I'm sure there's like a laundry list of them, but
Well, there was. I mean, when I first started, there was. I mean, I liked a lot of like metal from like the early '80s. That was like I love Motley and Dokken and Def Leppard
Yeah.
and God, I'm missing a few. Van Halen, of
Yeah, of
course.
course.
And then like as you know, we got older and we got in high school age. I think it was like the band Husker Du was like a really impactful band
That's
for
sick.
you know because it was like it's like songs from the heart and
Yeah.
about like real emotions and things like that. So
and that's what I love about y'all's music. Like not only it's from the heart, but it also speaks on things that, you know, everyone is dealing with right now and all the important stuff that you guys don't back down from, which I really appreciate.
oh, thank you.
Okay, and then we want to know, what do you hope fans take away from this film?
We want them to play guitars and play bass and play drums. I don't know. It's like underneath the music, and you know, there's a reason why people get into like whatever, whether it's doing art or making music. I think people have their like issues and things like that, where it's like it could be coming from a broken home or just like rough times or in their life, because like you know being young is tough. You know, at times it just straight up sucks. So, but I think for us, like playing music was like the escape.
Yeah.
So,
As I think for a lot of people it
yeah.
is. Well, thank you all so much, not only for this film, but for your music and for your presence. We all really appreciate it. So
Thank you.
so
Thanks,
much.
Ashby.
Thank
hey,
you.
we all lived together at a place called the Ashby House.
You're kidding.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
word.
in Berkeley. So it was.
I was
It's
named
where
after
the,
Ashby.
Longview video was filmed.
Yeah,
That's so sick. Wait, I love that.
yeah,
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I'm famous too.
yeah.
It works.
She's
like
in the
that.
movie.
It's
Check
actually
it
in the
out.
movie. Thank you guys so much.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations. Yeah. You can take those mics with you.
All right.
Gift from me to you. I'm kidding. Please don't steal this. Okay.